just nothing in mixed martial arts quite like a Conor McGregor fight, and I would even take it a step further. In terms of professional sports, nothing like a Conor McGregor fight.
No, Conor McGregor has exceeded the sport of mixed martial arts. He is a worldwide phenomenon. This guy draws people's attention, and it's because of his ability to not only talk, but his ability to speak things into existence. If Conor McGregor wasn't knocking people out and becoming the champion, all the words that he spoke would not matter.
Right.
This guy is a tremendous striker. He's a huge personality, and he is a guy that believes every time he walks in there, J.A., that he is going to get his hand raised.
No, you put that well, and so much is made of his persona, his ability as an orator. That says nothing of how talented an athlete and a striker Conor McGregor is, and sometimes his star power is such that we lose sight of
And he
just
hit
how
the
good
walk. Look at him hitting the walk. I mean, come on.
Conor McGregor enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. There aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You've got to play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway. Lands a big right hand early. Nice job to set up the counter there. He waited patiently, and when his opponent got a little bit over-aggressive, he greeted him with a beautiful counter. Nicely done.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Oh, big knee there. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Yeah, he wants to draw his opponent in here, looking to set up another counter, but he won't get a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, perfect head kick there.
Set him up, there it is.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
More aggressive with your striking.
Lee's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. It's starting to show itself.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Under a minute to go.
Come on, let's work.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, huge left.
Boom! Big jab.
What a fight so far. All right, heading back to the corner, and Lee's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas. Oh, he's in trouble.
Back to his feet.
And landed some nasty strikes.
Big left hand there inside. And we got a fight on our hands. Well, DC, kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You'd think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, misses with the jab. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Lee. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the bottom.
There it is again. Look at that.
And that'll do it.
Oh, my goodness.
the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by